Yes, but you could use the script now.
All right, great Friday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Seth Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, and with our 15 minutes to mastery, an abbreviated version, as we have to jump into this training, have to jump into another call. But we are here like we do each and every day to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation to get the day started off on the right foot. So today we're talking about hustling, hustling in manufactured home sales, hustle culture. How do we implement it? How can you best use it within manufactured home sales? Because sometimes we get confused as far as what hustling means. A lot of folks would think that, man, I'm busy all the time. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm always doing something, but we're not doing anything. We're not getting anything truly accomplished. So, as Rick Ross says, every day I'm hustling, right? So what does that mean? How can we do that each and every day? How can you apply yourself and truly get stuff done? Because it doesn't matter how busy you are if you aren't getting things accomplished, if you're not moving the needle forward, if things aren't moving in the right direction. Because if you feel yourself stuck, if you're wondering where the next deal is going to come from, you truly aren't being effective. That's just what it comes down to. And I don't think I've turned down the music all the way, have I? No, I have not. Let's go right there. How about that? There we go. So anyway, hustling in manufactured home sales. We've got to make sure, because there's so much that has to get done. There's so much that you've got to do. And so when you're trying to push yourself and get to a whole new level and do other things, sometimes you can get lost in the shuffle. Sometimes you can lose your priorities as far as what needs to get done, how it needs to get done, and what's the best way to make it happen. So you've got to be able to stay ahead. Hustling in this business means being effective daily. It doesn't mean you're going to get 30 things done in one day, although that would be nice, and sell a house, even better. But really, it's about maximizing your time, and it's about truly setting yourself up to have an effective day. What's an effective day look like? An effective day looks like I did all my marketing, I did my follow up calls, I set 2 appointments today. At minimum, I set 2 appointments. And if you had somebody come in, even better. And if you sold a house, it's just the icing on the cake, right? But here's the thing: if you maximize your day by getting your marketing done, by making your follow up calls, by setting 2 appointments, within a matter of a couple of weeks, you'll be on this pace where you're selling 2 to 3 homes out of those appointments that you're setting each and every day. It just takes 2 appointments a day. That, my friends, right there, if you want to figure out, if you want to measure whether your hustle is being effective, how many appointments are you setting daily? That's the most important thing. That is the true measure. Because out of those, when the people show up, as long as you've got a process in place and as long as you're being intentional and purposeful, you're going to sell 2 homes a week. Plain and simple. It's without question. Set 2 appointments a day. And when you have people in your office that are there to look at a home, whether it's in a community or whether it's or you're a retailer, as long as you handle those people with a clear and defined process and you stick to the process and you're intentional about getting the deal done, you will sell 2 to 3 homes a week. It's undeniable. The numbers are, it's a fact. All right. So how can we make sure that we're being as effective as possible? Right? How can we make sure that our hustle is one that matters, is one that is going to be beneficial, it's one that's going to actually get things done? Well, like I said, it's got to be focused, it's got to be intentional, and it's got to be with a purpose. So first of all, why are you doing what you do? Why do you show up each and every day at the office? Is it just because you're expected to be there, or are you there to get something done? That's the most important thing. That's what you need to figure out each and every day. There has to be a purpose behind the day. If there is not, then you're not planning out your day. You're not truly figuring out what needs to happen, how it needs to happen, and why it needs to happen. And that's when you come into the office and you're just getting by. You're just going across about your day. and you're, as long as you feel busy, you feel that you accomplished something. Well, that does not count, right? So here are the top 5 ways that you can make sure that you are hustling with intention and purpose. First and foremost, just like yesterday, it's about setting clear goals. What are the goals for today? Today, Friday, here in Tampa, it's about getting done with this class. It's about making sure that these ladies here at ELS have gotten down the information as far as how we handle the phone calls, how we handle the interviews, what do we do when we're actually asking for the business, to set them up and give them the empowerment to be able to make sure that they are being effective each and every day. That's our goal here today. What's yours? You need to know what your goal is for today. And in order to do that, you need to prioritize your high impact activities, or what you call your high leverage activities. If you are a full-time sales consultant, your high leverage activities start with marketing, it's follow-up, it's pushing your existing deals, and it's continuing to learn. Those are the 4 main things. If you are a housing consultant, that's all you do full time, you don't have to handle anything else except selling homes, marketing, calls, pushing your pipeline, and improving, learning. The sales will happen if you do those things. All right. And in order to do that, you have to stay organized and plan ahead. Who are the problem customers? For those of you that are in communities, who are the problem issues? What are the problem issues that need to get handled? And you only pick 5 or 6 things. You can only get 5 or 6 things done and do marketing and make phone calls and set 2 appointments a day. So remember, make out your list, figure it out. What can I do? All right, give you an example right here. Make a list of the things that need to get done and pick 5 things today. And those are the 5 things that you get knocked out, along with your marketing, along with your phone calls, along with setting 2 appointments per day. If you're working in a community, obviously that's only going to happen if you continue to learn, if you continue to get better. So making sure you're prioritizing continuous learning, and lastly, maintaining a healthy balance. It's hard to do depending on what you're trying to accomplish. I'm not going to tell you that there is a work-life balance if you're trying to achieve huge things. It doesn't exist, unfortunately, right? And you try and make sure that you are taking care of everything and everyone that you need to. But understand, healthy balance is different to everyone. But the main thing to understand is this: during that time that you are at the office, maximize that time. If you're there 8 hours, be there 8 hours. If you're there 12 hours on the retail side, be there the 12 hours. Knock it out so that you don't have to take care of things afterwards. If you work that way, your hustle is going to be a lot more effective. You're going to get a lot more things done, and you're actually going to be accomplishing what you're after. You're going to be moving that needle forward, which is the most important thing. You guys, make sure you've got a great plan for today, and that you're having a fantastic Friday today. And what makes it a fantastic Friday? Set 2 appointments, possibly sell a house, but make sure that your selling Saturday tomorrow is just chock full of appointments. Saturdays is all about the sale, and you know that's what it's about. Don't be touching files. Don't be working on anything, paperwork. Saturday is all about the sale. If you don't have a customer in front of you, you should be on the phone with one. You guys have a great Friday. We'll talk to you soon. Signing out from Tampa today as we get done out here with the Immersion Sales Training Program. And these lovely ladies, they've been great. You guys have a fantastic Friday. We'll be talking to you tomorrow for another Selling Saturday. Until then, can't wait to meet you.